So our first assignment for this year is to become the best version of ourselves. Okay, so I welcome you again into this new year. And this happens to be a new month, the month of February. It is going to be an amazing beginning for each and every one of us. Now, our team goal for this first quarter has been to become a Kingsman. We all know that by April, 16th to 18th of April will be the immersion. It is one of a kind. And the only way for you to be part of the immersion is to become a Kingsman. You also need to raise Kingsmen so that you would have that synergy, that cohesion, that impact will be felt by not just you, but those that you have also raised. Our goal as a team has always been to raise financially free people who are going to stand on their feet, people who can, they're going to weather the storm. They're going to be agents of change in our dispensation. Today, we hear all sorts of negative things, People keep talking about the economy, the country, the president, and all of that. We have chosen to be a different kind of people. We have chosen to take a different approach to the way things are, because we understand that when you become the best version of you, then you can achieve the desired result or success that you want for yourself. Now, our first quarter this year is to become a Kingsman. That's our assignment this year. Our this year assignment is to become the best version of ourselves. But we're broken it down that this is how we're going to achieve that goal. So within the first quarter, the first 3 months of the year, which are already into the second month, is to become a Kingsman. All right? Now, you need to become a Kingsman before the end of the first quarter. And the reason is it will help you to become, that's the beginning of your journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Okay? All right, now let's take it a step further. Who is a Kingsman? Why do you need to become a Kingsman in this new structure? Why is it paramount that becoming a Kingsman is, in fact, it is something that you should take as priority over any other thing else? Because it's about you. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself. You becoming the best, the ultimate version of yourself. Not just the best, the ultimate version of yourself. Excuse me. Ambassador Mike will always tell us that if you don't, get to that level where you become that true potential, that live up to that true potential of yourself, a time will come when you've advanced in age or when you're on your dying bed and it is revealed to you who you would have become if you only worked hard to become the true version of yourself. It will be a life of regret at that time. One of the ways by which people sabotage their own effort is by thinking or wishing that the success they want is tied to the government, the economy, and things around them, without looking inwards, that it starts with them. So becoming a Kingsman is non-negotiable if you want to be the best version of yourself. Becoming a Kingsman is non-negotiable. Please make sure that you're taking notes. Make sure that you're taking notes. All right? Becoming a Kingsman is non-negotiable as far as our business is concerned. And not just our business. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, this is going to transcend to every area of your life. Because the Diamond Project is not about making money. It's about you becoming the ultimate version of yourself. Our leaders have found out that when you become the best version of yourself, those success you crave for will be attracted to you. You will be able to achieve them. I'll give us an illustration. If I want to touch the ceiling, right? If I want to touch the ceiling, Probably the ceiling is, let's say 9 feet high or 10, all right? And I want to touch this feet, and probably I'm 6 feet tall. And even if I jump, I can only touch it if I jump so high, maybe, yeah, depending on how high I jump, all right? I can touch the ceiling, by chance, okay? Now, but imagine if I were, let's say the ceiling is 10 feet tall, for example, all right? And I have grown from being 6 feet tall to about 8 feet tall, all right? It will be easier for me to just stretch my hand 2 feet and I will touch the ceiling seamlessly. Why is it seamless for me? When I was 6 feet tall, I could only jump and by chance I could touch the ceiling. But because I have grown, it's no longer going to be a struggle. So when you become the ultimate version of yourself, who you need to become comes first. Then when you become that, achieving the success you want will become inevitable because it's going to be a very straightforward thing and a walk in the park. So becoming a Kingsman is the foundation. Is the foundation. This is what you should breathe. This is what you should drink. This is what you should eat. This is what you should bathe. This is what you should talk about. This is what you should focus on. This first quarter, becoming a Kingsman. Becoming a Kingsman. It is non-negotiable at this point. Please don't get me wrong. If you must become the ultimate version of yourself, it starts now. It starts now, not tomorrow. It starts now. Okay? I must become the ultimate version of myself. You must become the ultimate version of yourself. And this starts with us going back to the basics. All right? So this morning, we're going to look at the steps. All right? And probably, if time permits, I'm going to talk about the first step. In subsequent trainings and meetings, we'll break it down. We'll look at other steps one after the other. So the first step to becoming a Kingsman is to become an active partner. Okay, we're going to look at who an active partner is and why this is necessary. All right, and then the next step would be what? For you to complete the standard method of operation checklist. The standard method of operation checklist. First, become an active partner, which we're going to talk about. Once you become an active partner, you now start the activities of the SMO. Okay? Now, after you've done that, as you're doing that, you're also connecting and raising 5 active partners. 5 active partners. 5 active partners, all right? And then, of course, you must have a minimum of 3 accounts, and you must do your personal monthly achievements starting from this month. Starting from this month. That's why I said it's a new dawn. All right? So these are the 5 steps. Now, in the course of our training, we're going to be breaking down these steps one after the other. One after the other. Okay? So let's look at the first one. What do you need to become a Kingsman? These are the 5 things you need. It's not rocket science. Remember, today's trading is not it's not the usual hype. No. We're going back to the basics. Okay? If we must become the ultimate version of ourselves, we must go back to the basics. So first thing first is to become an active partner. So let's look at who an active partner is. I hope you're taking notes. I hope you're making screenshots. All right? Make your notes, do screenshots, but I prefer as you write them, they stick in. All right? You write, they stick in. The dullest pencil is by far better than the sharpest brain. All right? Yes. So please take notes. You can always make reference to them. The notes you take during trainings are not for you. They are also for your team, for people that are going to be coming after you. Okay? So What do you need to become an active partner? Number one, you need to kickstart your journey by connecting one person. Everybody go to the chat room and type one person. Go to the chat room and type one person. Go to the chat room and type one person. Everybody go to the chat room and type one person. For you to kickstart your active partners journey, your Kingsman journey, it starts by connecting. The first thing to do is to become an active partner. And to do that, you kickstart by connecting one person, okay? You kickstart by connecting one person. All right. Now, the next thing will be to do what? To apply. Please take note of these steps. I'm not going to repeat them. And this training is being recorded so that you can always make reference to it, okay? We're going to post it on our YouTube channel so that you can always make reference to it. Strictly follow these steps because this is the only way, the surest way for you to become a Kingsman, all right? Now, first of all, we said connect one person. You can do that today. You can do that this week. You can do that tomorrow. You can do that next tomorrow. See, connect one person. Once you do that, you apply immediately. You apply through your G Leader. You apply to join the Active Partners group. Okay. All right. Now, when you apply, you wait for approval. You wait for approval. Okay. While you're waiting for the approval, you'll be told the guidelines, the laid down guidelines for becoming an active partner. Okay. And then you proceed through an onboarding session. Only a G8 leader does the onboarding. Okay. Only a G8 leader does the onboarding session. When you pass through the onboarding section, you'll be boarded properly, and then you will be having an SMO number. All right. Okay. Now, when you've done that, you will pass through the incubator program. The incubator program now is the week one activity of your SMO checklist. That's the incubator program. You go through the first week of the SMO checklist, the standard method of operation checklist. You go through the incubator program and you go through that systematically. Okay. Now, excuse me, you must also agree to attend daily cell meetings. That's part of the requirement for you to be an active partner. And then you run the SMO checklist without excuses. No excuses is tenable. Okay? Remember, what's our goal this year? Can we go to the chat room and let's recall again. What's our goal? Before I go to the last one, what's our goal for this year? What's our goal for this year? Somebody said no voice. Somebody said no voice. Can you hear me? What's our goal for the year? What's the ultimate goal for the year? What's the ultimate goal for the year? What's the ultimate goal for you for the year? To become a Kingsman? No. For the year. What is the goal for the year? What is the goal for the year? Rahela, you tried. What's the main goal for this year? What do you need to do this year? What's the goal for the year? Nobody's helping us. Go to the chat room and put it there. I hope I can still be heard. I hope I can still be heard. Okay, beautiful. To become the best version of yourself, to become the ultimate version of yourself. okay? To become the ultimate version of yourself. My goal this year is to become the ultimate version of myself. Your goal this year is to become the ultimate version of yourself. Now, one of the steps to becoming is what? To become a Kingsman. And to become a Kingsman, you need to first be an active partner. I hope we are getting this. We're getting the sequence now, right? It's a very simple thing. Very, very simple. Okay. All right. Now, the last thing that will help you to become an active partner is that you will connect to or generate 2 codes in the month of February. That qualifies you to be an active partner. All right. This qualifies you to be an active partner. So let's go over it again. Number 1, we said you need to kickstart by connecting what? 1 person. 2, you apply. 3, you follow the laid down guidelines. 4, you attend the onboarding session. 5, you go through the incubator program. 6, you agree to attend daily cell meetings. 7, you must run the SMO checklist without excuses. And the last but not the least is you must generate 2 codes in the month in review, okay? All right, what qualifies you to be an active partner, or we call it an active AP, is that every month you generate 2 codes. That's what makes you an active AP, all right? So for us to start our journey of becoming the ultimate version of ourselves, this is the first thing to do. This is the first thing. This is the basics, all right? So for the month of February, our focus will be to become an active partner. I am of the school of thought that says you pick one thing, one step at a time. Become an active partner. Everything that you will do this month of February, if your goals for the month of February is not yet aligned to this, please review your goals. If your goals for the month of February is not aligned to this, then you review your goals. First thing first, become an active partner. We've looked at what it takes to be an active partner. So it means we're going back to the basics. We're going back to the roots. We're going back to the fundamental activities that we need to do. Okay? So this is not a time to say, I'm waiting for my downlines to recruit. No. Remember, this is your personal journey. This is you becoming the ultimate version of yourself. This is you trying to become whom you're meant to be. You can't be a millionaire if you can't make $1 million or $1 million if you don't first become that person that can make that $1 million or 1 million naira. You can't. It is not rocket science. It's just like saying you want to give something that you don't have. That means you would be you'll be prone to stealing that thing you want to give. All right? You can't give what you don't have. So it's the same thing. You cannot acquire or make that success that you want, whether be it monetary. It depends on what you define as success. But you can't achieve that without, first of all, becoming. Okay? Everybody go to the chat room and type becoming. Becoming. All right? You need to become first. You need to become. So you see, everything, the focus is on becoming. Okay, it's not about making. No. It's not making, it is becoming. I need to become, then I can make. I need to become, then I can make. I must become. I must become the person that I am meant to be. Become the best version of myself. Okay, so we're going back to the basics: prospecting, presenting, following up. and submitting our KPI report. I'm going to take this very, very serious. Me personally, I'm going to be doing this myself because I will not be caught in the how do they put it, Seth? I can't now be the one who is showing the sign, right? And then I'm not going in. No, I'm not going to be the sign, the person pointing others to the road or to the road of life, and then I'm refusing to go through the road of life. No. All right. So it's going to be leadership by excellence, leadership by example. Okay. All right. So key performance index reports is sacrosanct. Please, for us to become the best version of ourselves, we need to go back to the basics. You need to go back to prospecting. You need to go back to questionnaires. You need to go back to doing your business activities as it should be. All right? Okay? Now, let's always remember this, that entrepreneurs live a life of purpose and contribution and meaning and fulfillment. It's not just about the paycheck. So this is the essence of we, first of all, becoming who we want to be, and then the paycheck is going to come. All right? So with that said, we come to the end of today's training. I believe you've gotten value. Take notes of them. This meeting has been recorded. You can go over it again to remind yourself of the steps that we mentioned on how to become an active partner. Okay? All right? So